to
no.
take a nap.
But it's nice to know you didn't meet anybody either. So that's why we over here vibing. I'm like, okay.
We vibing, yeah, we vibing. And I plan and I hope to vibe with all the ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly, like, I know, like, we shady ladies, but I really, like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't wanna be having no beef with these ladies. Like, you know what I mean? I just wanna just enjoy life. This is a really cool opportunity. And I'm just here to take advantage of all the things that life has to offer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be ugly with nobody, but I'm also gonna be very frank. I am just not the one. Like, or the
I
two
can see
people.
that.
My first impression of Kenya was she's a bad bitch. She's a baddie. That was my first impression. She's honest, she's real, she's not for the bullshit. She's not trying to make up a storyline. So for me, Kenya was everything.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I never go like with that as my first reaction. I never go with that as like initiating that energy with somebody.
Fuck Big Jess and fuck Axe. If you asking me, like I don't fuck with either one of them whores. So I don't care what they beefing about, why they was beefing. It could go through the fucking sky and hit one of their asses over the fucking head. I don't give a fuck about Big Jess and Axe. Axe came for me, and I don't even know why she came for me. And Big Jess came for me too, and I don't know why she came at me either. So I don't know about them hoes. I really don't know about their beef, and I don't give a fuck about their beef because both of them bitches blow my mind.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm just not like I'm very small. I'm 5'2". I'm 100 pounds.
I'm 5'2" too, girl.
Yes, baby.
I'm 5'2" and I'm 100. I'm like 102, girl. Why we having?
Yes.
So we got men's from Jamaica. We my dude lives in Jersey. You in Jersey. You used to be out here. You mean to tell me we both in our 30s? We both 5'2", and we both we both slim things, slim little girls.
Slim
oh my god.
Slim
so cool. This is really cool. And this is like an authentic meetup. It ain't even ask our size and weight.
No, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just here to like meet other women like yourself, like myself.
Listen,
I'm just here to just like enjoy myself. Don't get it misconstrued. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna respect you as much as you respect me. Not even as much as you respect yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever energy you serve at me, but I always come with welcome energy, especially with ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love women. I love being around women. I love being a woman. Like, I love us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always come with warm energy. So
yeah, it's always meant warm. I mean, I felt that when I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
You was just chilling on your couch, like you ain't coming.
Your
like
smile is just so gorgeous. Like everything about you, like your smile.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
Like, yes, that smile right there. Like,
well, like my energy is high because I'm like, listen, I needed a drink. I didn't know we were drinking on the show. I don't know what we were doing, but I'm like, I needed to make me a drink because I had a very long day remotely today, like very long. I gave a very big presentation today, and it just drained me. So I needed a little kick up. I don't know if you don't drink. I'm sorry if you don't.
No, it's okay. I drink wine. I could drink beer sometimes, champagne. I just can't drink like hard liquor. Maybe a margarita on like New Year's, or like, you know, maybe if it's like a girls' night out or something, a margarita or something. But I'm not a hard liquor.
You do a rosé?
I would do a rosé, prosecco. I like Riesling.
I love Riesling. Girl, we getting too much in common.
Yeah, I know, right? It's beautiful though.
Yeah.
I'm searching for you.
I love Riesling. I really do. I really do love Riesling. I mean, I usually do one dry month a year. Last year was November, but as you can see, not this month. But next year, I'm going to do January because I'm also switching my diet to pescatarian. So we're going to see. I want to health and wealth.
That.
Pescatarian diet.
Yeah.
I usually do it for a month, but this time I'm actually thinking of just making it the lifestyle. Like, just go ahead and make it the damn lifestyle.
Yeah. Maybe I can wean myself into it like that. Like, maybe I could start off with just like, you know, a month and then go into long term because
see what you like. And honestly,
I love bacon.
Yeah, like, but also, like I said, here for a short time, not a long time. I'm not the one who be like, you know, those people. How dare you not be vegan?
Right.
How dare you not be vegan? How dare? If I want to eat this steak, I'm going to eat it.
Eat that steak in
you
front of
go
me?
eat your grass. I wonder if anybody's vegan in this chat.
I don't know. They tried to pull me into it earlier. Somebody, I think Big Jess said something about bipolar, Gemini's being bipolar. And all of a sudden, somebody, oh, that's not cool. Hey, boom, boom, what do you have to say? Don't bring me into
Okay, producer.
that. I can read.
How's she gonna add you? Right? Like okay, producer.
No, I don't have anything to say. That's why I didn't.
And you never even met them, right?
Huh?
You didn't even meet them yet.
No, like,
so
and I mean, you're not gonna use my diagnosis. Like,
how did I get in it? I ain't even did nothing.
Yeah, like I was just like we not about to do that. Like that lady.
Like, good morning.
Right, like it's still like 9:35, and it's been going for an hour now.
I don't know. This is really funny because like obviously you read more. You read more than me, and I purposely didn't want to read because I just wanted to have no preconceived notions of anyone.
I have to, like, that's just me. Like, I'm a planner. I was trying to figure out about this show. Like, where can I find like something? I found an article on Bryce on Patreon, and I read that, and that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
like,
show?
I need to. It was about a prior show that he had, and how he was renewing like that show with Shady Ladies. So it was, but it was like really good. Like, yeah, it seemed like it was like really like anticipated. Like it was like really like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were looking forward to it. So I was excited. Like I was excited when I read it, but you know, it was like a lot of mystique. Even like you said, like with coming into this, I'm like, okay, what do they expect me to do? What am I supposed to be doing? Bruh.
I mean, you're doing it now. You're being authentic. You're not over here asking who's the weakest link. Like that's a little extra.
I don't know. Like I don't know. Like that's real extra. I would have been so thrown off that all I would have been able to do was laugh and been like, I don't know. I'm just here to meet the ladies. And then I would have just been watching out for whoever asked that question, unless it was a producer. But if that was somebody from cast, I would have been looking like what you mean?
I just feel like to ask that question, whoever asked it, like, wouldn't you think that you just kind of proved that you are? Like, you should never ask who's going to be the weakest link, because why do you want, if you're going to be a dominant person, that comes natural.
It's like, what did you give in? Like, because all the ages that I seen in the group chat, it's too old for that bully shit. So why you want to know who the weakest link is? Is you trying to like, what are you trying to do?
Like you cannot. It's not high school. You can't cast dominance. Like we're all grown women.
Like what are you gonna do with the weakest link?
We're all
like,
grown women, and to like already come into it like who's the weakest link? What you think you're gonna do with Tammy roaming us to death? Like relax. Like we're not gonna like calm down.
I'll be the first one. Like I'll be the first one. I'm the weakest link.
I'll be like, it's me. You want to try? Hi, it's me. Hi.
I just want to see what it's giving. Like, okay.
All right, like if you got your answer, what's the response?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you going to do to the weakest link? Like, what is it giving? I want to know.
Yeah, but I'm really happy that you were my first experience. This is really great. Dang. And I can't believe all the similarities we have. This is going to be fun. I just feel like this is going to be really a lot of fun. Well, I here's hoping this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know, judging by the chat. I still don't know if I want to read it because I still want to come in like a little, like giving everybody a chance. But you're making me feel like I need to get the tea.
I would definitely just, you know, because, you know, you might be used as like a little decoy to, you know,
just snoop around,
sides up on, like, you know, they might be looking for team ups kind of thing.
Oh, and come on, not team up. That is so corny. Yeah, we're like that is so corny. If you need a team, then once again, you're proven with the weakest.
I'm not teaming up, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. Like,
and we're cool. I should be able to correct you and agree with you.
I didn't have an opinion on it. If I had an opinion on it, then I would have a solidary opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be meaning I agree with you and stamp everything that you do in the future and co-sign everything you did in the past. It's just that one isolated incident And I would like, but I didn't have an opinion on it. Like, just because I hear the word bipolar, I'm not automatic. Like, I'm medicated, child. Like, don't push me over the edge. I'm not going there with you.
Me,
You know what I mean? I'm not going there with her. Like,
oh God, girl, we about to be freaking frat. You better stop. We're about to be freaking frat.
That's funny. My boyfriend get his gun permit. I told him that's what we gonna call the guns. I told him we was gonna call him freaking frag. I told him I was gonna call him like, babe, you know what? It's a real hot night tonight. Bring freaking frag. They want to come outside.
We about to be freaking frag. Let me find out. We need a gossip corner. A gossip corner. All right, Frick, did you get any gossip?
Freaking frat, girl. I'm gonna let you know all the time. If you don't read it, I'm gonna steal for you. I'm gonna let you know all
yeah, let me know in the DMs. Just condense it.
I will let you know because it's lit in the DMs. It's lit in the chat.
All right, just condense it for me, girl. But I'm really happy this is my first experience. I can't wait to see what everybody else is like. And I guess I'm gonna make sure you know, Frick.
And if nobody else, Boom was really excited to get to know Kenya because you lit, sis. You lit as fuck.
Yeah, and I can't believe I'm new. But yes, I'm so happy because I didn't get chosen. I got the first round. They spun the block for me. They spun the block for me.
Me either. They spun the block for me too. They spun the block for me too. So I'm telling you, and I had even like deactivated like my account that they found me through and everything. Like I was like over it. Like I'm like, I don't want to act anymore because I was trying to do more acting more so than modeling. But I was just like, I was happy.
Look, made big mistakes. That's
right. Hey, you understand?
and I did this before, and I did this before. I didn't go to TV, but I did this before. And the funny thing is, all the production just like I did that damn thing, and I'm gonna keep doing.
Okay.
No, but this is gonna be fun. I feel like no matter what, though, like no matter what, like I'm just we're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be fun energy.
It's an experience.
It's definitely an experience. But now that I know you're in Jersey, like, and now all of this stuff, I'm telling you, once I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active in the chat, but I still kind of want to meet everybody. I do.
The world's an asshole. So it's like, if we turn around and use that against you, it's like, don't.
Right.
You got to take it. You got to.
You put it out there. I agree with you.
So yeah, I just want to make sure nobody's putting out too much of their personal info.
Yeah.
Because people can turn around and use that against you.
And
then it was just like a lot of hoopla. I know, and you were trying to keep up with Big Jess. I feel like y'all both kept up, but like we had two different generations arguing. Two sides of probably the country arguing. Because what state are you in?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina, and I don't even remember where Big Jess is from, but I'm just like, what the fuck are we talking about?
No, I agree. I mean, I just want it to stop and go away. My problem is I won't back down.
Okay.
So that's why when it stopped today, I didn't come back and roll it back up. I mean, I don't come in gunning for Jess, but when she is coming after somebody else, it's like, they didn't even say anything to you yet. You just roll. And I'm going to get her attention on me every time.
Okay.
I mean, it is a tactic to just, I don't like bullies. I don't like people who pick on people, even though I'm picking on her. I mean, I feel like I'm giving back what's been given out. But I mean, I don't have a problem with her.
It's acts first all the way. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit by and watch people get bullied, not without putting my 2 cents worth in. I will tell them exactly how it is, which is what I did.
I just don't like the way she acts sometimes. So I call her out.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So let's say me and somebody else gets into it. If me and that person are going at it, do you feel like you're gonna step up and step in to try and intervene? And then if you do, I'm assuming that obviously the gun's pointed at you now. So let's say I start coming for you, you just opened up that gateway for me to come for you. So do you think you're gonna try and jump into every
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay.
She had stepped on 3 people, and then I stepped in.
Okay.
And she ran. I mean, yeah, she's a strong personality. I mean, I'm a strong personality. You're a strong, but a lot of these people have different strengths, and one of them is in banter, obviously. And so my thing is, now you gotten 3. That's, you're not going to take on any more victims, okay? I'm
Okay.
stepping in. I mean, that's
Oh,
just me.
okay. So, so you feel like that's pretty much, that should be over and done with now, right? Or do you think it's gonna come
I
back up?
hope so. No, I don't want it to, I want to get to know people. I don't want to sit here and bitch back and forth with a 30-something-year-old woman. I mean, she's younger than my child. So it's like, I'm not that girl. So what I want to do is like just let it be and
Okay.
get to know people and stop spending the whole time bitching back and forth to see who can be the baddest.
True. Well, I'm pretty sure that's I think that's what they probably want, or I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be a lot of bitching back and forth. What was I
Oh
about
yeah.
to- Now I'm the type of person like, and that's why I've been very quiet in the group chat. As you can tell,
Mhm.
say too much. When I say something, it's real da 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 da, and then
Mhm.
over with. But I don't say too much because, like I said, I'm very sweet. I am very sweet.
Yeah.
And until I get around females, and then it's like shit just goes left. So
Right.
shit just
Yeah.
goes left. So, and I'm the type of person like I will have the last word. I'm going to get the last word. I feel like she did open a door. And like I said, I made a big announcement. So like I told everybody, if you put your personal business out here, don't be mad when somebody throws that shit in your face. But honestly, compared to like what some of the other ladies were sharing, I don't really feel like it was all that. Okay, you've been through a divorce. You got a kid that hates you. Whatever. I don't care if we're up till 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
My time, your time, specific time, Pacific time, or Jews, Pacific time. So yeah, like, are you that kind of person too? You got to get the last word.
Yeah. I want it. I mean, but like today, I let Jess have her little face. It's the last word. I'm good. I mean, it got to a point for me that it was futile to continue. I mean, we're just saying the same things in different ways to each other. I mean, at some point, it's going to come to fuck you, and that's going to be the end of the conversation. Okay. And so I'm just like, I don't want to be there. I mean, I want to get to know you guys. I mean, if I'm going to argue with you, I'd at least like to know a little bit about you.
Is that who I'm arguing with? You want to know who you're arguing with?
Yeah.
I'll tell you on that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be honest. So a lot of the stuff in the group chat kind of got it was like so many messages. So a lot of that shit I did not read.
Yeah.
But so tell me a little bit. I know you no, actually I don't. Just tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right. I am in real estate. I am God, this is my 35th year in real estate, yeah, and I teach and I also sell, and I do everything in that. I love movies. I love reading. That's my passion, is reading. I love autobiographies. Oh my God. And I'm a history buff. So, and a trivia freak. So, yeah.
Were you the one that was like, "Oh, I like Star Wars"?
Yes.
Oh
yes!
Lord.
Before we go further, I want to apologize to your eyeballs. I am sorry about the comments about the weave and the wigs and all that. I was just pissed, and I just and I shouldn't have done that. And so I personally want you to know, I know that was wrong. That was too low. And
they all were like, "You talked about weaves? What are you talking about weaves?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And I thought, well, maybe, I'm sounding racist, but I mean, white girls get weaves and they wear wigs. So, it was just obvious, not real hair. So I attacked it.
I felt like she was really trying to push a button. She was trying to push a button, and she was barking up the wrong tree. I feel like that was a very ignorant comment. I feel like there's a lot of other topics that can be ignorant, but if you want to talk about weed, baby, let's talk about weed. And don't be mad and don't be sad and don't be hurt when we come for your ass. So the weed comment to me was a little too far. It wasn't like too far where it was like, all right, bitch, you need to go. But it was too far in the sense of like, okay, bitch, you coming for me, I'm coming for you. And she wasn't even coming for me. She was coming for Big Jess when she made that comment. And I was still offended.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I mean, it wasn't as low as you could go. But I was like, oh shit, she's coming for the hair. And as a woman, you don't come for the hair. Right?
That's right, baby.
I was like, oh shit, here we go. So I'm like, it wasn't as bad as like if you said something, about a kid or mom or something. So I was like,
God,
okay.
no.
I was like, so I can't go too hard, but I'm like, oh shit, let me let her know we might be off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, and honestly, I do something, call me out. You're not going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come for you if you say something like that and you go, hey, stupid, you just said this. And it's like, oh God, I'm hyper focused on arguing with Jess. I'm not even thinking about everybody else I could offend, So I'm sorry. It was tunnel vision. And, I'm just not going to do that. And I mean, and you were right to say something.
You didn't share too much. It was more so when, I don't know where the name is, but Boom.
Yeah.
She just let it all out. And I'm just like, girl,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be like, we don't give a damn, but I don't want to be an asshole about it. So,
Right.
I feel like there's a line, right? We're here for a reason, we're here to be shady. We're here to be, create content, XYZ, right? Nobody gives a fuck about your dog that fucking ran across the street and now you can't find them. Nobody gives a fuck about your kid that's failing math class. Nobody gives a fuck about any of that, right? If you're going to share something of content. And if you're going to share something personal, make sure it's not too personal, because half of the ladies in the group chat don't give a fuck. Like if you sit up here and tell me, oh, my cat has cancer, and then I turn around and make fun of your cat, your bald head ass cat with cancer, don't be upset, because we're shady ladies and obviously we don't give a fuck. So that's my issue with sharing shit. Like there's a fine line.
I shared things about myself that should have never been shared. And I had what I called a weak moment, thought I had made, a significant step with Big Jess, and I brought something up that should have never been put on the table, and she ran with it. So I think Jillian's right. I mean, if you don't want it out there and you don't want someone to be able to use whatever you say about yourself against you, then you need to shut the hell up.
Hey, girl. So really quick, because people have so many opinions, not to blow smoke up your ass. I am so in awe of you. Loved her. She told me that she wrote a book. I went out right away and I searched it, found it, got the book. I bought the book to support her. I was a little worried about the subject because I don't necessarily agree with it. However, when I asked her the question, do you think you have the right to talk to other children about the book? She told me no, which I was perfect. That was the perfect answer, because that's what I believe. You have your own opinions, great. Stay away from other people's children if you're, a parent, whatever.
Lisa, oh my God. So my very first impression of Lisa before I met her, I didn't have an impression. I felt like, she was clingy a little bit. So like she was just like grabbing at me, like trying to, like how everybody was saying, like trying to get me on her side. And I did recognize that early on, but she flipped on me. She flopped on me, and I didn't see that coming. So Lisa, she's a bird. She's a breeze. The first time I met her, I thought she was cool, but fuck Lisa.
But what you were saying with the book,
the children's books. I'm just starting off, I'm literally in the process of, I'll be getting it registered as an LLC, getting that structure set up on Monday.
Right.
And, I'm just trying to start scheduling a book tour sometime next year. I just got 2 contracts offered by 2 traditional publishers. I've been writing since I was a kid. I used to write short stories and my mother would read them. So writing has just always been like natural for me. I started writing songs at 6 years old as a way for me to tell little boys that I had crushes on them. So writing is something that has always been there for me. And children's books, I kind of just fell into. I was trying to write novels and I can't figure out the structure to complete a novel. So I went to something that I could complete, and that was children's books, and I fell in love with writing children's books. So stress management and mental health management is important for everybody, and I think it's super underrated and under talked about for everybody, not just mental health patients and our community. So that is something that I really want to bring awareness to, especially in the Black community, because it's such taboo in our community, and I really want to have others that look like me and share my experience, understand that we can combat this and we can get through this, and we can do it with our heads held high. So that's what the philanthropic part to my literature house is. I don't know if you're still there, girl, but I had to give that spill. I had to get it out.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Is that Kishana?
Yep, it's me.
Hey, Miss Mesh.
Nah, bro. She had me so bumped because I'm like, you coming in here talking about throw hands. Let me see it.
Mental health is very big right now, and it's something that this country really needs to talk about. And I don't think I was filming when she went off about what she was talking about. But so now she's willing to share. I don't think I find more the little kid being in the room and the kind of raunchiness of the book more unsettling than her. She's willing to share it. If she's willing to share it, that's her business. But she's got to know that somebody might come after her about it too, and then she's got to take it, right? Whatever you put out there, you're putting out there to you're opening yourself up to get comments back. And
like, oh, I'm bipolar, blah, blah, blah. I shoot shit up. It's like, okay, that's not a good reason to claim your mental disability. But
I feel like I don't look like my diagnosis. So I'm glad to let people know that it can look a different way than what is portrayed to look like. I don't care what nobody say. And who is somebody to tell me what of my business to tell? It's my fucking business. Why are you so perturbed by it? Like, get some. If these bitches had any kind of like lives, anything going for themselves, even any kind of like inner peace or any inner happiness, these bitches would not be trying so hard for a show. Like, they're trying so hard to create storylines. They're trying so hard to be shady. They're trying so hard to be bitches, and it's just ridiculous. Like, just be yourself, bitch, and everything will run smoothly. I don't get it. Like, these bitches are jokes to me, for real. Oh, like, I want to know, like, if I offended somebody. I want to know if somebody has an issue with something Boom Boom did, something Boom Boom said, because I only filmed 2 times. You know what I mean? So I would rather like nip it in the bud as soon as possible, like as soon as the issue happens.
So I missed something.
I missed something too.
Yeah, well, I was reading through the text and I didn't like. Maybe I mean I have flying ADHD, which I mention a lot just because of how I talk. But I didn't see any kind of altercations. Did I if I missed something? Did
I want to be filled in too, Taylor. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know, Jillian. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm actually trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Okay, so it got back to me that maybe I had like said something unpleasant or did something that, like, I don't know, tipped you off or rubbed you the wrong way.
Oh, you're talking about me in particular?
Yes, you.
Got it. Okay, because that's why I'm like, what are we referencing? Mm-hmm. So, not necessarily ticked me the wrong way, but I feel like you have a very big personality, and I don't know if you're trying to see where you fit in or if you're just trying to overcompensate for something. But it was like immediately as soon as you got in the group, hey, boom, 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 this is what I do. And
I
just
was asked that question. I was asked, tell me a little bit about yourself. So I told Lisa and asked about myself.
Lisa and X. Okay, you told them that privately or in the group chat?
I told them just in the thread that they asked me, and I was new to Slack, so I wasn't really particularly trying to figure out how to message. I just press reply, and I replied.
Okay, so which was fine. I was more so just saying like maybe too much ago.
I'm gonna just stop you right there. My personality is not gonna change for Jillian Monet. Okay, my personality is not an overcompensation. It's not an overcompensation. I'm here to let you know, since you were trying to figure me out. I'm not trying to figure out where I fit in. I fit in my space, and I fit in wherever I go. I fit in where I allow my feet to move. I'm going to fit in there, and if I don't, I remove myself. If I felt like I didn't fit in with the Shady ladies, then I would have removed myself. But I'm a big girl, and I know how to handle myself. I haven't had any issues with you ladies. If I came in and my personality was too big for you, I'm too loud, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I've been casted, you've been casted.
You're trying to get in there. You're trying to create.
I'm casted. I'm not trying to get in anything. I'm casted. I don't need to be friends with you. I don't need to be friends with Axe, Lisa, Big Jess, Taylor. I don't need to fit in with none of y'all hoes. I fit in with me, like in real life. I'm not trying to fit in nowhere, sweetie. And I'm here to make that very clear. I made it very clear from the beginning. I am not the 1, 2, 3 through 10. If you come at me with nasty energy, I'm gonna come at you with nasty energy. Right now, what you're saying to me is I never did nothing to you, but you don't like my personality. You feel like I'm too much for you. And that's fine. You could take that and you could shove it up your ass. You could leave with that, because I'm not gonna change who I am for you. I'm not gonna calm down for you. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Sorry to interrupt.
Nobody. Exactly.
Are you done?
What'd you say, Taylor?
Oh, I just wanted to, like, I'm trying to like find the thing so I can like better. Is it the I'm 30 something, a mom of 3? Was that the introduction one?
That one?
I don't know. It's a couple days ago, like a week ago.
Yes, the long.
I basically said I'm bipolar. I said I have a man. I said I'm an author. I said basic things that you say when you introduce yourself to somebody. I didn't do anything. I was very like humble. Like I was very modest. I didn't go in like a long paragraph. So I really like, to me, it feels like you're the one clout chasing. Like you looking for like an enemy out of me because you want to check my temperature. But this is the wrong temperature to be gauging, sis. I'm trying to tell you that. Yeah, my energy is high. I might come off hee hee ha ha, but this bipolar shit is real. And I will give you exactly what you're looking for. Don't come to me trying to clout chase because you think I'm an easy target, because you're going to get yourself found out real fast. I'm not the one. I don't give a fuck how you feel about my personality. It's going to stay big, honey. It's going to be great and grand for the gala every fucking time. I'm sorry if that offended you, but I don't give a fuck. And I say that respectfully.
Are you done?